Hi everyone, I'm Bennare. Welcome to my channel. It's been a while, and I give my sincerest apologies as to recently of not posting any videos. My life has been a very up and down type of motive recently. It's had its ups and it's had its way downs, and I've been trying to spend a lot of time balancing it all out. So this is me posting my video as a little update of what's going on with me. Well, that I'm still alive, because I'm not dead. I mean, I could be dead, but we don't know if I'm dead or alive or anything. But anyway, so I do give apologies. I did promise you, you guys, a third video to the trilogy that I was having, and I apologize. I'm still doing the research for it, but a bit of a stalemate. I hit a brick wall, and well, I've hit a wall in general, and my research has gotten me nowhere. And I'm panicking and freaking out because I'm going over all my books and I'm like all the resources that I have, because I'm like, something's just not fitting in. Like, I have a thought, I have an idea, but it's just something's not allowing me to make the video for you guys, I guess you can say, to take it into a video. Because whenever I sit down and be like, okay, so this is what I need to do, I feel completely unsure with myself. And when you get that feeling that you're unsure with yourself, you tend to, well, I at least tend to take everything back and second guess it, and I go back from the start, because if I'm not feeling right about something when I'm doing it, I'm gonna go right straight from the beginning, like a good witch always does. Starts at the basics whenever they have a question and work themselves up. You know, like, I got this, okay, this is good, that's good, alright, so what's next? So I apologize about that. I just have a couple creaks here, tinks, little things I need to fix every here and there before I can post a video about it. And I give my sincere apologies. I am working. I haven't forget about you guys. And talk about work. Huh. Yeah, that's where I've been spending most of my time, is working. Until recently, again, I haven't really had a consistent work schedule. I've been working 5 days a week with 2 days off, and like have one day off Monday and have another day off Thursday type of deal, and it keeps switching and switching and switching. So I've been dealing a lot with work, and there's a lot of things that have been happening here in my household as well. I've had a friend lose her house, and she was staying with me for a little bit, and well, she's my best witch. Well, anyway, long story about that, but she was staying with me for a little bit, and well, I guess you can say she some conflicts are happening with the other roommates and between her, and stress being myself, I carried all that stress on my shoulders, and I guess I over-exaggerated more than I should. So, but now she's gone out of this apartment for right now, and she's in transitioning, going back to North Carolina, and I'm not going to try to tell you guys where exactly I am, but I live in Maine, and she's North Carolina, and that's an awfully far distance for being one of my best friends or my best witch. I apologize. I apologize if she's watching this. I meant best witch. I apologize. She just corrects me every single time. She says, we're not best friends, we're best witches. Ah! So, anyway. Sorry, cat. But it's been I feel really accomplished that I've helped her in a way. I helped her get a job, even though she didn't keep it very long. I feel really upset about that, but I feel glad that I was able to help her in time of need, because as a friend, I feel as though that is something that we should all do as good friends. And besides the home and the work, my spiritual practices have been doing really good. I've been getting a lot into more researching, and because recently I've been feeling like I do a lot of research. I've done a lot of research. I know the foundations, the history of the craft. I can tell you the history of the craft from Greek mythology. I can do it from Celtic mythology. I've researched the Wicca belief systems. I've researched what people consider traditional witchcraft, folkcraft, fairycraft, I've done a lot of, pardon me, I just had some soda and that's really not agreeing with me. I've been doing some research. Well, I've done research from when I was knee-high to grasshopper, I guess you can say. I've always been doing my research, and I know about the Sabbats and all this stuff, and all the things I need to know. And I guess what's really getting me going right now, I think that's the reason why I'm hitting that wall, is because I know all this information. I know about the histories and the foundations, the spirituality, the religious beliefs of paganisms, both as a spirituality and a religion, and the practice, even of the craft. I've researched the Tuatha De Danann, researched the Greek mythologies, some of the Nordic. I haven't really got much into them because, I don't know, sometimes, never mind, different story. Anyway, but I've done my research. I feel like I'm lacking knowledge of what a real witch does. I do cast spells. I do do divination work. I mean, what? I just feel like I'm taking a hard time taking that into my knowledge and putting it into practice. And I mean, I do chords. I do chord magic, candle magic. I cast runes and tarot. I mean, I do a lot of stuff that you would assume a witch would do. And I honor the moon cycles. I honor the earth cycles. I have my little rituals, not exactly what people consider actual rituals, like casting a circle and doing a ritual like that, but I have my own little rituals, my offerings and such. I do work with sigil magic. I do knot magic. I weave stuff into my dream catchers because, as you guys probably watched before, I do make dream catchers, but it's just the fact that I feel like I'm lacking more. Like I need more. I've hit that wall in my life that I need more. And I guess this is kind of a harder thing for me because I guess I'm alone with this. I mean, I have people online I haven't really engaged in conversation with, but I follow a couple people on my YouTube where I do watch their videos intently. Just because I don't like them, just because I don't comment, doesn't mean I'm stalking you. Just kidding, I'm not stalking. I mean, I'm watching you. Oh, wrong choice of words, I apologize. Anyway, but I do watch and I do learn via other people. And I guess there's a difference between the interwebs and the actual reality. Yes, I did use the word interweb. There's a difference between the internet world and practicing it in reality. I would love to have a teacher in reality. I have another witch friend of mine, a couple, too. One claims she's more of a mental witch. The other one actually is somewhat like me. She's a lot like me, and we're meeting up this full moon, and she's going to teach me a few things or help me settle out this unsettled moment. Anyway, on a different side note, how did you guys like the how did you guys handle the Mercury in retrograde, or this recent gunk? I don't know if it was in retrograde but there was this feeling. There's a lot of people I know who are like me, who are I guess you can say, I wouldn't say new agey, but they do a lot of practices with their mind. They do believe in spirit. They may not have they don't practice currently, but I know people who have practiced that stop practice but do use a lot of their mental capacities in working with spirits, who say that recently they've gone through this gunk, this stage where everything is bringing them down. And it's not just me that I've noticed. I mean, I felt recently that one of the reasons why I wasn't posting videos is I just felt really depressed, really down. Things were just weighing me down. I wasn't the only ones that it affected too. And I'm curious if that affected you guys in some form or way, that recently you've had a run-in with hard times. Like, just randomly you just felt like things are pulling you down. It might not actually happen, it may not be true, but have any of you guys struggled with, I guess, the mentality of having a hard life, but not having a hard life? I know it's a lot of psychological stuff behind it, but I don't know. I mean, I have a few ideas of what went on there in this time, but since it affected such a wide variety of people, I'm curious if the internet seen that too, because there's people that I work with that have been affected by that severely, by this recent time period where things just seemed like to drag on, like they had nothing going on with this life, or to continuing with their life. And I guess a lot of people were struggling with that recently, and I wondered if any other people more. So I'm curious, did you guys experience anything like that? But anyway, thank you for watching my video. I'm Gray Bennare. Please stay tuned. I'm going to start posting more often, and I give you my honest word. My honest word, I'll post more often. Anyway, thank you. Blessed be, and may good fortune smile upon you.